Imagine vast deserts, kissed by the sun, where the golden sands stretch endlessly, creating a mesmerizing landscape that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Picture bustling cities humming with commerce, where traders from distant lands converge, exchanging goods, stories, and cultures in a vibrant tapestry of human interaction. And envision majestic palaces adorned with intricate carvings, where the artistry of ancient craftsmen is displayed in every corner, telling tales of a glorious past. This was the world of ancient Persia, a civilization that flourished for centuries, leaving an indelible mark on history. Its influence can still be felt today in art, architecture, and culture. From the fertile Nile Valley to the Indus River, the Persian Empire stretched, a testament to its military prowess, administrative brilliance, and cultural sophistication. It was a land where diverse peoples and traditions coexisted under a unified rule. Our journey takes us back in time to an era when Cyrus the Great laid the foundation for an empire built on tolerance and justice. His legacy of governance and respect for different cultures set a precedent for future generations. We'll delve into the lives of ordinary men and women, farmers tilling the land with dedication, artisans crafting exquisite goods that were sought after across the known world, and priests performing sacred rituals, maintaining the spiritual fabric of society and ensuring the favor of the gods. We'll also encounter the opulence and grandeur of the Persian court, where kings and queens ruled with absolute authority, surrounded by advisors, courtiers, and the splendor of their wealth. Through archaeological discoveries, ancient texts, and vivid storytelling, we aim to bring this ancient civilization to life. Each artifact and inscription offers a glimpse into the daily lives, beliefs, and achievements of the Persian people. Visualize bustling marketplaces, vibrant fabrics, and the glint of gold as we uncover the secrets of ancient Persia. These markets were the heart of economic activity, where merchants and buyers engaged in lively trade. Our exploration will reveal a world of contrasts, a tapestry woven with threads of conquest and diplomacy, piety and celebration, innovation and tradition. It was a civilization that balanced the might of its armies with the wisdom of its diplomats. Get ready to be captivated by the allure of ancient Persia, a civilization that continues to inspire and intrigue us millennia later. Its legacy is a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the enduring power of cultural exchange. In ancient Persia, clothing was more than just a necessity. It was a powerful symbol of social standing. From the simplest tunic of a farmer to the elaborate robes of a king, every garment told a story of its wearer's place in society. Commoners, the backbone of the Persian Empire, favored practicality and comfort in their attire. Men typically wore tunics made from wool or linen, often paired with leather belts and sandals. Women donned long dresses, sometimes adorned with simple embroidery, and covered their heads with scarves. Nobility, on the other hand, indulged in luxurious fabrics and intricate designs. Silk, imported from the East, was a particular favorite, reserved for the elite. Their robes, often brightly colored and embellished with gold thread, flowed gracefully, a testament to their wealth and status. Jewelry was another significant marker of social distinction. While commoners might wear simple amulets for protection, the nobility adorned themselves with elaborate gold and silver jewelry, often set with precious stones. From intricate necklaces to signet rings, these pieces were not merely decorative, but also served as symbols of power and prestige. The ancient Persians were a deeply spiritual people, their lives punctuated by a rich tapestry of rituals and ceremonies. These rituals were not just mere traditions, but were deeply embedded in their daily lives, influencing their actions, decisions, and even their relationships with one another. These events, often grand and elaborate, reflected their beliefs, reinforced social bonds, and celebrated the cycles of life. They were occasions where the community came together, transcending social and economic barriers, to partake in the shared joy and reverence of their cultural heritage. One of the most significant events in the Persian calendar was Nowruz, the Persian New Year. This festival was not just a celebration of the new year, but also a profound symbol of renewal and hope for the future. Celebrated on the spring equinox, Nowruz marked a time of renewal and rebirth. It was a moment when the natural world was awakening from its winter slumber, and the Persians believed that this was the perfect time to start afresh, both spiritually and physically. Families would gather to feast, exchange gifts, and participate in traditional dances and games. These activities were not just for entertainment, but were imbued with symbolic meanings representing the joy of life, the importance of family, and the continuity of their cultural traditions. Another important ritual was the sacrifice of animals, typically bulls or sheep. This practice was deeply rooted in their religious beliefs and was seen as a way to communicate with the divine. This act, performed by priests at fire altars, was believed to appease the gods and ensure their blessings. The fire, a sacred element in Zoroastrianism, symbolized purity and the divine presence, making the ritual even more significant. The meat from the sacrifice was then shared among the community, reinforcing social unity. This communal sharing was a powerful reminder of their interconnectedness and mutual dependence, fostering a sense of solidarity and collective identity. Royal coronations were grand spectacles showcasing the might and splendor of the Persian Empire. These ceremonies were not just political events, but were also deeply spiritual, emphasizing the divine right of the king to rule. The king, chosen by divine right, would be crowned with a magnificent diadem and presented with symbols of his authority, such as a scepter and a golden sword. These symbols were not just ornamental, but represented the king's duty to uphold justice, protect his people, and maintain the divine order. These rituals and ceremonies, passed down through generations, provided a sense of continuity and shared identity for the Persian people. They were a living link to their ancestors, a way to honor the past while embracing the future. They offered a glimpse into their beliefs, values, and aspirations, revealing a civilization deeply connected to the divine and the natural world. The Persians saw themselves as part of a larger cosmic order, where every action had a spiritual significance and every ritual was a step towards maintaining harmony with the universe. Section 4. Agriculture and sustenance gifts of the land. Despite their vast empire and military might, the ancient Persians held a deep respect for the land and its bounty. They understood that the true wealth of their empire lay not just in their conquests, but in the fertile soil that sustained their people. Agriculture formed the backbone of their economy, providing sustenance for their growing population. The fields were meticulously tended and the harvests were celebrated as gifts from the gods. The fertile plains of Mesopotamia, irrigated by the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, were the breadbasket of the empire. These rivers were lifelines, turning arid lands into lush, productive fields. Here, farmers cultivated a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, dates, and grapes. Each crop had its own significance, contributing to the diverse diet of the Persian people. Using ingenious irrigation techniques, such as canals and underground channels known as qanats, they transformed arid lands into fertile oases. These innovations allowed them to maximize their agricultural output, ensuring food security even in challenging environments. Livestock, particularly sheep and goats, played a vital role in the Persian economy. These animals were more than just sources of food. They were integral to the rural lifestyle and economy. They provided meat, milk, and wool, essential for food, clothing, and trade. The wool was spun into textiles, which were highly valued both within the empire and in trade with neighboring regions. Camels, known for their endurance, were indispensable for transportation, especially in the arid regions of the empire. These hardy animals could travel long distances with heavy loads, making them perfect for trade caravans crossing the vast deserts. The Persians were also skilled beekeepers, harvesting honey, a valuable sweetener in a time before sugar. Honey was not only a treat but also used in various medicinal practices and religious rituals. Fish, abundant in the rivers and seas surrounding the empire, provided another source of protein. Fishing was a common occupation, and fish markets were bustling centers of trade and social interaction. Food played a central role in Persian social life. Markets were not just places to buy and sell goods, but also hubs of community life where people gathered to share news and enjoy each other's company. Elaborate banquets featuring a wide array of dishes were common among the nobility. These feasts showcased the culinary skills of Persian chefs and the abundance of the land. These feasts were not merely about indulgence, but also served as occasions for diplomacy, alliance building, and displays of wealth and status. They were a testament to the prosperity and sophistication of the Persian Empire, where the gifts of the land were celebrated and shared. Section 5. Craftsmanship and trade, the artisan's touch. The ancient Persians were renowned for their exquisite craftsmanship, their skills passed down through generations of artisans. From intricate metalwork to delicate glassware, Persian goods were highly prized throughout the ancient world, fueling a bustling trade network that spanned continents. Textiles, particularly carpets and tapestries, were a hallmark of Persian craftsmanship. Woven from wool, silk, and even gold thread, these intricate creations adorned the floors and walls of palaces and wealthy homes, showcasing the artistry and skill of Persian weavers. Metalworkers, too, displayed exceptional talent, fashioning weapons, armor, jewelry, and household items. Using gold, silver, bronze, and iron, they created objects of both practical and aesthetic value. Their work often embellished with intricate designs and precious stones. Trade was the lifeblood of the Persian Empire. The Royal Road, a marvel of ancient engineering, stretched for thousands of miles, connecting the far reaches of the empire and facilitating the movement of goods and people. From the bustling markets of Persepolis to the distant ports of the Mediterranean, Persian goods were highly sought after. In return, the Persians imported exotic goods, such as spices, ivory, and precious stones, further enriching their culture and economy.